Hey everybody, this is Brad Bruce and I am here with
Jace Marsiglia.
and you're listening to the 5195 podcast.
Yes, we have come back once more. Once more, sir.
We're back.
We are, man. And what a day.
Oh man.
What a day. What a great fucking day.
This was the day we needed.
Yeah, I think we did.
We needed this day.
Yeah.
It's been a trip.
Yeah. I'm now a little over a week and some change.
I see the second week is off in the horizon.
Uh-huh.
Getting closer. Yeah, I think we've done so far roughly maybe a little over maybe 10 weeks worth of shows.
That's great.
I think is where we're at.
That's great.
Yeah, so I mean that's really kind of giving us that buffer that we need.
And obviously the goal eventually is to be able to stay on top of it in such a way that we can actually do current events.
Yes.
But at the same time, we're at a transitional period where it's like, do we want to do current events or do we want to stay in our fucking wheelhouse?
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. Because there is some cool new things coming to the show, I'm pretty sure, in the next, maybe few episodes potentially.
For sure. But
You
it's also like, there's the part of me that kind of, it's not dismaying and it's not really, it doesn't bother me. It kind of flicks the bean of my OCD every once in a while. But it's one of those deals where like, we'll do like our movie releases episode.
Yeah.
And it's like, when we did it, half the episode had already been, the movies had already come out.
Yes.
We were still talking about them like they were down the pike.
Right.
And it's stuff like that that I kind of cringe a little bit and go, it's not, we should avoid timely.
Yes.
Because so much of what we talk about is nostalgia based that it's not really timely.
Right.
And I like that.
Same.
And I like that people make lists based on some of our episodes and they fucking, they make little grocery lists of movies to seek out or music to look for.
Yeah.
Comics, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, when we do these, hey, what do you think of this movie that's coming out? I mean, you had just seen Scream 7 with your family.
Right.
This past Friday. And when this airs, it's probably on fucking Blu-ray.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because of the turnaround. But it's like, I have yet to see it. By the time this hits, I will definitely have seen it.
Yep.
I was going to wait and go with my kids, which it kind of made me beam with pride a little bit when your oldest was like, oh, fuck yeah, that's a dad win.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Because Scream has always been it's always been ever present in my family.
Yeah.
When my wife and I were dating back in 96 and too young to get into the movies on our own.
Yeah.
My dad took us on a date and sat somewhere else, to give us our privacy.
Yeah.
And that was the original Scream. Scream 2, I had broken up with my girlfriend by that time. So me and Dad went and seen it. Scream 3, me and a bunch of high school buddies went and seen it. And then I went and seen it again with my dad because it just didn't seem right. I felt a little guilty. Scream 4, my youngest brother, Josh, he went with me. We saw that. It was his first Scream at the theater. Scream 5 was Maddie's first Scream at the theater. And then she went with us again for Scream 6. By this time, I'm married to the girlfriend who went and seen Scream with me 30 years ago. And now Scream 7 is out, and I'm going to take my boy Jacob. It's his first Scream movie to see at the theater. And it's only in our families would like a horror movie be the thread that weaves through all these,
Yeah.
But and this will blow your mind too. My grandma on my mom's side, the one who lives in Kentucky.
Okay.
She has watched Scream 1 through 4.
That's fucking
and
cool.
fucking loves them.
That is very cool.
It's one of those deals where like she's kind of like she doesn't go see horror movies, and my mom even will not go see horror movies.
Yeah.
She does. It's not that she doesn't like them, but she's like, when I watch a scary movie, it's in the dead of afternoon, sun pouring in through the windows. She doesn't watch anything before bed, and she definitely doesn't want to go see something that's going to be big and loud and scary on the big screen, but she will watch them. My grandma, on the other hand, no one would take her to go see a Scream movie. My grandfather's not going to take her to see Scream. So she would call me up and be like, next time you come over, can you bring the next Scream?
Wow.
And I'd be like, absolutely. And we watched at least 1 through 4 together.
That is really cool.
On VHS or DVD, what have you, know. And it's just funny how much Scream has been just an ever-present series in my family, and
That's awesome.
it's
though,
important
man.
to
That's
me.
really
It's cool, you
Yeah.
know. So the series as a whole means a lot to me, and I look forward to when I do get home, rounding the kids up and being like, "Let's do it,
Yeah.
part 7, let's go." You know,
That's fucking cool. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what you think.
absolutely, man.
Because like I've been just doing my best to keep my mouth shut.
Sure,
Because it's like I want to fucking talk to you about it.
of course, and
You
we
know,
will.
yeah.
Obviously we will.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's been a long time since I've had a real good franchise to latch on to, especially, you know, I won't lie, Scream 3 kind of put a nice little bow on everything. I was happy with it being a trilogy
Yeah.
and being done. But each one that came out, I'd walk into with extreme trepidation and
Mm-hmm.
walk away kind of like, I'll be damned. Series still has some bite.
I'm really hoping one day that like, you know, all of us will be able to go see this shit together.
Well, I mean, if they keep cranking them out, it's
I know.
bound to happen.
I know.
It's bound to happen.
And like what Kevin Williamson said, he's like, they do good and the fans want them. We're going to keep making them.
Fuck yeah.
And I fucking love that. Stop with the secrecy. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're going to do it. It's fun.
No, just
Fuck
do
it. Why
it.
not?
You know, and the thing is, I mean, someone like Neve Campbell, for instance, or Courtney Cox for that matter, neither one needs to do these anymore.
Right.
And the fact that they keep coming back, I sincerely doubt it's for the paycheck. It's for the love of the franchise, for the love of the fans.
Yes.
And I really give Campbell and Cox especially a lot of credit for being like, hey man, if the fans want it, we're there. And I'm like, that's great because they're so far into their careers that they just don't need to keep doing this.
No.
Early in 96, yeah, Cox had Friends, which was only, to be fair, a couple years in.
Yes, it was new.
It was relatively new.
It wasn't the Friends of today.
Right. She was still kind of the hot new thing.
Yes.
We're talking, what, 2 years after Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
Which really kind of put her on the map.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Neve Campbell, all she had was Party of Five.
Mm-hmm.
She was just, you know, she was the bright young face.
Yeah.
Potential Scream Queen. And by Scream 3, she really didn't have to do it anymore. And she's continued to be like, no, this is fucking, I'll do it as long as they want me.
Yeah.
And I think I heard a rumor a while back, and I hope it's true, that at this point her contract stipulates that she doesn't die.
Oh.
Because at this point, 7 movies down the line, she's like, this character and her resilience means too much to young girls.
Yeah.
For me to let them down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, fine, cool.
Yeah.
I'm down with that, dude. I'm
Yeah.
like, you've earned it.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I'm happy with that, and hope that without knowing anything, that, you know, that continues through Scream 7.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying nothing.
Cool.
You know, I'm not gonna say anything, but
And you got caught up before going.
I did get caught up. I did because I was lacking majorly, you know, because, man, I got to admit it, dude. Like, I am a creature of habit, and I've always thought that the first one was just a complete masterpiece. From the day I sat down in the theater, I'm like, this is damn near a perfect movie.
Yeah.
It was so fresh and inventive
Mm-hmm.
and risk taking.
That part for sure.
Yeah, and it was just so much fucking fun that it was just like, you know, you don't have to be this like demonic thing.
No.
It doesn't have to be gritty. It could be polished and look good.
Yeah.
And I love that shit.
Because this was a long way from Friday the 13th. This was a long way from Halloween.
Mhm.
It was in the spirit of those.
Right, absolutely.
But you're right. It had that. I've heard the term used in the industry before, that WBCW teen sheen, you know.
Yes, yes.
And it did.
It absolutely did.
It was a glossy little flick. And I at the time, I only knew a few people. You know, like Matthew Lillard. I knew him from like Serial Mom, you know. Skeet, no idea.
Yes.
It didn't even register with me. He's the same guy from the fucking Craft.
Right. Well, I honestly...
And Nev, for that matter.
Yeah, exactly. And when I first saw, I was like, this dude's got to be like Johnny Depp's nephew.
He's the new Johnny Depp.
You know,
for
that's what I thought
sure.
it was, you know? And I was like, what the fuck is...
And Craven was even playing up that fact with him coming through the window.
Yes.
And it was like, this is very Elm Street.
Yes.
But like David Arquette, I never put him together as the fucking blonde weirdo from Airheads.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Courtney Cox, at the time, I was not a Friends fan, as I've
Right.
mentioned in other episodes. It
Right.
took me a couple years. So to me, Courtney Cox was just, it's that chick from fucking Ace Ventura.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and then Rose McGowan, had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
So it was interesting to have fresh faces.
Have you heard of the Rose McGowan twin theory?
I have not.
So this is just a theory.
Okay.
Okay, this is, and I believe my daughter's the one that told me this. Because like Rose has been asked several times if she would ever come back to the franchise.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Did you not see what happened to Tatum?"
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like,
Tatum, it's pretty hard to walk away from that injury.
Right. But there was this fan theory that my daughter had found that if you watch Scream,
Mm-hmm.
you realize Tatum had an extra bed in her room.
She did. You're right.
And they were like, "Well, whose was that?" And they were like, "A twin, maybe?"
It's just where Sydney slept.
Yeah,
when
it's
she
like,
slept over.
why would they just have a bed for Dewey had his own room?
Right. Dewey's down the hall.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's like, oh, she could have had a twin, a sister who was, whatever. And I was like, it's kind of cool.
That's a good theory.
It is, like, so potentially there could be a Rose McGowan appearance in a Scream movie.
Because why would she have two twin beds?
Exactly.
I
mean, I wouldn't have two beds in my room if I didn't have someone else sleeping on the bed.
Right. I mean, you could make the argument that they shared a room as kids, her and Dewey. But if he has his own room, he took his bed with him.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that theory.
I do too.
That's pretty cool.
Because it's like I dig Rose.
Yeah.
Like I had a brief interaction with her at Creep IE.
This most recent one?
No, it was when the whole Scream thing.
Oh yeah,
was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, she's like super rad, dude. Like
really?
Yeah, like really personable. Kind of the come around the table. You know, I was like, this is fucking cool, dude. Like she was really cool, and that's
I like hearing that.
And that's the thing is like I'm always so scared. You know what I mean? Because you want them to live up to what you see on the screen, even though and that's the thing is like working in the business. Man, I know firsthand that these fucking actors are not who they are on screen.
Of course.
I know a lot of them that aren't like that. That'll be beeped.
You want to sweep
Yes.
You want to bleep that too?
Yes. Yes. But yeah, dude, I don't know, it's fucking crazy, man. Like she was really fucking cool. So when my daughter told me that, I was like, oh my God, that's a great idea. That would be fucking awesome.
I would be down.
Yeah. You know, so who knows, maybe, Scream 8. I mean, again, yes, I did get caught up because like I said, I was just so like, I loved the first one. I was like, okay, yeah. I think I watched the second one.
Well, here's what's funny.
And Jay and Silent Bob, is that 3? Okay, cool. Okay.
And then you could watch Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and it could be during that whole movie.
Exactly.
They were on, Sunrise Studio.
Yes.
And the Ghostface was a fucking monkey named Suzanne.
Mm-hmm.
Because fucking Miramax,
yes,
if I remember correctly.
Yes.
But I remember asking you about the Scream movies several trips back, Old House, and you were like, nope, why fuck with perfection? I didn't want to see any of them. Tina had started 5.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting caught up with 5 and 6.
Right.
And I think you were looking to turn in maybe. And I went downstairs and Tina was like, you want to watch the Scream with me? I said, sure. Why the fuck not? I'd seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there and you came down the movie had just started.
Right.
You parked it. And I think it was engrossing enough that you were like, all right, I'm in.
Yeah.
And I just kind of went, are you good watching this without having seen 2 through 4? And you were like, fuck it, whatever. By the end of the 5th one, when Tina said, you guys want to watch 6? Both of us were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
Yep.
And when you said that you had liked 5 and 6, I was like, well, believe it or not, per fans, these are the lesser ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, if you like these, I can't imagine you not enjoying 2 through 4. Yeah, I didn't know until this trip that you had made the pilgrimage through the series.
I did. I went through them all.
And did you rewatch 5 and 6?
I did.
With new context?
I went the whole way. Because I knew this had been planned for I think 2 months since they announced the actual date.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was, it also happens to fall on my son's birthday.
Yes.
And my son was just like, I want to go see Scream 7 for my sister.
Yeah.
Because she wants to go.
Which is rad.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck it. I was like, if I'm going to do this, I got to do it right then.
Yeah.
Especially because I knew that the other 2 from the other ones weren't in this one.
Weren't coming back.
Storyline.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? If there ever was a time to get caught up, now's the time.
You're right. Because they're probably going to reach further back.
And they did.
Hopscotch these movies.
They definitely did. Yeah. So I mean, I just fucking blasted through them, and it was just like, man, what a fun series. Like, and it was the fun where I was like, Dude, I would fucking go and like actively search out steel books and just have them on the shelf.
So now you're going to do it up and
yeah,
just grab them.
I was this close today to picking up that steel book.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
but I was like, fuck, dude, I don't know. You know, that was a big commitment.
I can't remember. I mean, I don't know how many steelbooks there are.
Yeah.
Or if they've covered all of them in steelbook. I know at least 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I think 6 I can picture because it's Ghostface like in a subway train window.
Right. I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my biggest disappointment with collecting those, and then we'll get to our today thing.
Yeah.
I bought back in 2000 the Ultimate Scream box set, which at the time was just 1 through 3 on DVD.
Okay.
But it came with a 4th disc of bonus shit.
That was the paper case that it slid
No,
into, right? Oh, it wasn't?
It was its own, not a snapper, but like a regular DVD case.
Oh, okay.
And a keep case. And it was just called the Scream bonus disc / DVD ROM.
Oh, no, I meant like the set. It was the one that slid into the big paper jacket?
Yeah, because it had the eye.
Right.
And
okay.
then it looked like a tear.
Yes.
Yes, it's that one.
Okay.
The Dimension set.
Yeah. Okay.
And it came with, for the first time, Scream 2 had gotten a collector's edition that was exclusive only to that set. Because,
oh, wow.
Because 1 was a collector's edition and so was 3. 2 just had that widescreen banner that Miramax used to do. Well, they were like, okay, well, if we're doing a box set, we're going to fucking do it up. So Scream 2 got a very lavish collector's edition. And then the 3rd disc has a bunch of featurettes and shit about all 3 movies. And then the fun thing that they seem to not port over anymore is a series of trailers from Sunset Studios.
Oh, wow.
So a bunch, long before Grindhouse and all that, a bunch of fake trailers for the other movies Sunset Studios was filming.
Oh, my God.
And, you know, one of them's like a riff on the Blair Witch Project called like the White Ghetto Project. And it's a bunch of white folks in the ghetto trying to escape.
My God.
And it's kind of funny. You could tell that they got like a B crew to just shoot some funny shit.
Yeah.
But none of this stuff has been ported over to, say, the Lionsgate box set. It's not even a box set. It's just like a regular Blu-ray keep case with Ghostface on the cover. It's 1, 2, and 3 with those previous bonus features that were on the Dimension sets. Sans the bonus disc.
Yeah.
And there was a cool booklet in that box set too that had like rest in peace, all these victims.
Oh, shit.
It was cool.
Yeah.
But the Lionsgate set came with 2 extra movies, which were documentaries called, I think there was the E! True Hollywood Story of the Scream franchise. And then there's probably a 90-minute documentary called Still Screaming. And if you were really quick when that came out from Lionsgate, there was a website that would send you a digipack. It's like a CD, you know, like a gatefold CD, and it's 2 discs of hours and hours of excised interviews from Still Screaming. With the cast and crew of like 1 through 4.
Wow.
So I got that, and it's up on the shelf. I wish it came in like a regular case, but it is slid in there next to my other Scream films.
Yeah.
So I do have them all. But yeah, I kind of wish someone would put together a really comprehensive box set.
Yeah.
You know, and I know it's bouncing studios like crazy, and that's what's going to shoot it in the leg.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah, that's a big problem, especially since it's so current.
Yeah.
Something from the 70s or 80s that's long forgotten. It's easier for them to kind of, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Acquire all of these things.
And that's how you get like your Friday the 13th box set. That's
Yes.
Paramount / New Line.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, no, I don't think we'll ever see, and anytime soon, a real comprehensive Scream box set. But I wish that they'd put out something that ported over some of the fun shit they put into the Ultimate box.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
For sure. Well, I mean, speaking of buying shit, we did today.
We did. We had planned today. Actually, part of our plan was we were going to hang with Kruger, who sadly came down with a little bug.
Yeah.
And, you know, we hope he's better by now.
Yeah.
But
or he's dead. So.
Kruger can come back to life. He's punk rock.
That's true. That's true.
But we kind of had to plan B today.
Yeah.
And we were always going to go to Oceanside
Mm-hmm.
because we try at least once a trip to hit up Harbor Fish and Chips
Yes.
right there by the water
in Oceanside. Yeah.
in Oceanside. And it's, man, I tell you, I feel so zen
Mm-hmm.
over there. Something about the water
Yeah.
and just hearing it and the breeze that comes off of it and just getting to eat some good old fashioned fish and chips, mate.
Yes. So nice.
Delicious, fun.
So nice. It was a good day.
Good
for sure.
visit.
You know, it was a good way to start.
Yep.
Just, good lunch.
Yep.
Yeah, I love Oceanside. I really do. Like
I do too.
love
It's
that
beautiful
area.
down there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really cool. And that's what I told you. I was like, mate, we just don't get to San Diego much.
No.
I was like, the last time we were there was with you and Richard.
Yeah.
And
then prior to that was what, the fair?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I don't get to San Diego too much. The only reason I would go is for the zoo or the God forbid, I dare say, the SeaWorld.
They still have a SeaWorld over?
Yeah,
I would love to go to that.
yeah. They don't have like what is it, like the
Shamu show or
orcas and stuff.
anything.
Yeah, those aren't in there anymore. But
that's a little taboo now.
yeah, which I'm like, come on, whatever. Those fucking animals had the fucking great life. Fucking chill and eat and just
The dolphins always seemed very happy.
absolutely.
The fucking seals would do dances and clap.
Absolutely. And
you know.
that's what I want. I want things to fucking perform for my pleasure.
These lower species.
That's all I want. That's
If I want to see a polar bear ride a tricycle, you better get the fuck on the
yes.
tricycle.
That's what I want to see. So
No, I would love to go. I've heard.
we should go. I mean, the fucking San Diego Zoo is cool. I mean, I like LA Zoo, but like San Diego Zoo is cool. LA Zoo is cool just because, the Three's Company opening. But
Of course. But it
But, like-
probably looks nothing like that anymore.
No.
now, so it don't matter.
no, but the San Diego Zoo is really fun. Obviously, the weather's fucking amazing, always.
Mhm.
Well, sometimes it does get hot, but it is cool. SeaWorld's fucking cool. Yeah, I just don't get to San Diego much,
Which is a shame because, boy, did we come back with some shit.
Oh my God, did we
Holy
ever, dude? Yeah, so
Fuck.
after we fucking geared up at Harbor Fish and Chips, we took off to La Mesa
Mm-hmm.
and hit the one and only Reanimated Records.
Which is quickly becoming my favorite stop
Yeah.
for collecting movies.
They carry a selection that I don't think there's anyone out right now that could even touch the quality.
Not the obscurity anyway
No.
either.
No.
These are really good. Like I've been twice now,
Mm-hmm.
and both times I've walked away with stacks of movies. Usually $15 a pop. Like
Yeah.
like today,
Yeah.
I had a pretty decent stack of $15 movies.
Yeah.
That I know damn well have been out of print for years
Mm-hmm.
with slip covers,
Mm-hmm.
and they go for big bucks.
Yes.
And it was a treasure trove.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I know they've got hookups, man, but man, every time I go, I know that I'm gonna find something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
Absolutely. Yeah, no.
Today was no exception.
No, it was no joke. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Mhm.
I definitely got a bunch of shit. I mean, so much stuff I can't off the top of my head.
Me neither.
There was just so much shit.
Me
I know
neither.
I picked up the blood hook.
Yes, I picked up Bloodhook as well. The one with the slip was a little out of my range.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey man, go for it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I told you. Hey, if you want it, fucking do it.
But
And you were
yeah.
like, eh.
I think it definitely would have put me past my limit for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because,
no, it was the thing is like, yeah, it was a little pricey, but I mean it definitely was worth it.
Sure. And if you ever feel like flipping it, let me know.
Yeah.
Let me be the first to know. And
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I was actually going to bring that up. Is like that's a place that I actually, I keep 99.9% of the shit that I get from there. Like
That's
I said,
really
I just don't.
good.
I don't flip from there. Because like I feel like that's the place I go when I really need to pad my personal collection.
I do too, but I also do a lot of blind buying over there.
Yeah.
And if I do wind up with a shitter, I'll know that I can make a few bucks off.
Oh,
of
for
it.
sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm sure out of the stack that I walked out with, there's probably some groaners, but I'm going to give them the college try and give the review. I'm going to go through the extras and shit and just give a real good, thorough review before hawking it off if it comes to that.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's the collectible stuff there is just off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
And you walked away with a big box
Yes.
of something I didn't even know. Apparently, when I looked it up, I had mistaken it for another movie.
Right. Same title.
Very close title. I think the one I knew was just called Vice Squad.
Yes. This is Hollywood Vice Squad. I bought Hollywood Vice Squad.
Hollywood Vice Squad with Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
And it looks like a pure grindhouse movie.
Absolutely.
And my interest was piqued.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when I went to look up the one that I thought it was and just got plain old Vice Squad, I don't think I saw a DVD or Blu-ray release upon that first run.
Mm-hmm.
So you may have something that didn't make it past VHS.
Yeah. And I mean, and this was a big box horror.
This was one of the old school big boxes.
Yeah. And it's cool
Dare I
because,
say it, a porno box even.
yeah, I mean, that's those big boxes.
It's not the like a big clamshell.
No.
This was like Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yes.
IVE,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it looked really clean.
It was
good.
amazing quality.
Pristine set
Yeah.
you got there. And what a find.
Yeah, super clean.
Cool
super clean
find.
cop. And it's funny, it's like when we walked in, I went and I was looking at, the wall with you where you were at.
Uh-huh.
And then
Which is just a small section, but it's so packed.
Oh my God, it's insane. Like, it's absolutely insane. Yeah, and then like I broke off, and then I went and looked at the VHS, and then that one stood out to me. I picked it up, I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, it's a rad movie. Remember the movie.
And you've seen it.
I've seen the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy. Because that's the thing is, like, working in a video store, especially back, I really didn't work in the heyday. I was more like...
Were you at the, like, kind of the crossroads between VHS and DVD, or?
No, I was still VHS because
Okay.
this was like 92, 93. So that didn't really start creeping in until 96.
Yeah.
97, 98.
So 92, 93, it was
still VHS dominant.
Yeah, you're
for
right.
sure. So it's like, yeah, DVD didn't really hit until 98. They started creeping a couple years before.
Yep.
But like 98 was when we're here.
I mean, some of them even came in like jewel cases.
Yes.
Yeah.
And which I still have a couple of those as well.
Do you really?
Too. Yeah. I remember seeing the movie because, like I said, working at the video store, I could just fucking rent whatever I wanted for free any night. You know what I mean? I would just grab it.
Walk out with whatever you want.
And I would just bring it back the next day. It's like I would watch it that night. I was watching so many fucking movies. And what's crazy is being spoiled on that level. It's like I got stuck in this bubble of creature of habit. I'm into these fucking exploitation, crazy, obscure, wild, gritty, skeezy, movies, whether it be horror, comedy, whatever.
Yep.
So I kind of got stuck in that groove, and it was like I was into that shit. So I started like really just filling my collection with those. And then when new movies came out, I was just like, too polished.
Right.
I really did become kind of a snob over that shit.
That's what's funny. You get, because I'm there too.
Yeah.
I've gotten to a point now where the most polished that I buy are big Hollywood movies that I grew up on, or Marvel. I don't go out on my way to watch newer shit because I like it in the gutter.
Right.
I like being in the gutter and watching all the fucking movies that are unapologetically sleazy and gross, or I shouldn't say gross, but like violent and gory, and movies that were made to make a buck.
Yes. Reanimated definitely delivers when it comes to those needs.
Absolutely do.
So I looked at it and I just walked away, and I picked up a fucking another stack and another stack and another stack. I'm just like, Jesus, this is crazy. I tried to give myself a budget. And I was like, I want to stick to this budget, and I was like, wow, I've been here 10 minutes and I'm already past my budget. Like, geez.
It doesn't take long.
It doesn't take long at all. And these are like, lots of Severin, lots of Vinegar Syndrome, other boutique label. I got some Anchor Bay, a couple of Blue Underground, I believe. Like there was, there was some decent titles in there, just like label titles,
Uh-huh.
And it's funny because like I didn't even know which one I had, but they had one of the Severin Video Nasties on DVD. But they had volume 2, and I'm like, do I have volume 2 or do I have volume 1?
Have you looked?
No, I haven't even looked yet. But I was like, you know what, fuck it, I just bought it because I'm like, it was $10.
$10 for, I believe, both of them are like 3-disc sets.
Yes.
And they're fucking phenomenal.
Long gone too.
Are they?
You know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean,
No, I love both of those.
yeah. And I picked up some Anchor Bay because that's the thing. It's like old school Anchor Bay. It's like there's nothing better in my opinion. You know, like just
They were kind of the bedrock.
yeah, they
of
absolutely
this,
were.
so-
Yeah. So like I said, I picked up a bunch, dude.
Did you put anything back?
Um,
Because I put a couple back. That
Yes.
I have buyers. Is it buyer's remorse when you don't buy it, or when you buy it and you shouldn't have? Can't remember.
buyer's remorse is when you bought it and you're like, fuck, why did I buy this?
Yeah. Okay.
I think the other one is just like a regret.
Okay. Because you know what I had in my hand and I walked around with for.
Oh
minutes?
no, what?
Punk Vacation,
Oh no.
which I know is super rare,
yes.
and
I just watched that on fucking Night Flight.
did you?
I did.
It was in my hand with a slip,
Oh fuck.
and I put it back, and then I'm wandering, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was just I had reached my limit and was like,
Mhm.
I don't need to keep adding, you know.
Yeah.
And I might have walked away and joined you somewhere, and then I heard out of my left ear, "Oh, Punk Vacation," and I went, "Oh, god damn it."
Oh no, that's the worst, dude.
I was like, "No." And you know what's funny? After that happened, I remember us being at, might have been Son of Monster, and being at the Vinegar Syndrome table, and her telling somebody, "Oh, we're all out of Punk Vacation." You remember that?
I do.
And now I'm sitting here like, should I have just thrown it in?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yes, you should have.
Because I'm going to regret.
Because there's already too many variables that fucking lead to, yes, I should own you.
Yeah. So
The fact that like Vinegar Syndrome says, oh no, we're out.
I know.
And then you find it. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then you hear that fucking,
Someone else picking up your treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, Punk Vacation. And I've never seen it. I was going off of you, Mike, and I think Ethan or Jaime was talking about it. And when I went to the table, I asked about it, and they're like, I think we're out of Punk Vacation. And I just kind of didn't care. I was like, oh, it was just a movie everyone was saying was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then to see it today, I'm like, I looked at it, I'm flipping it around. I'm like, what was familiar about this? I'm looking at the case. I looked at the slip, and none of it was jumping out at me. Nothing was really, I'm like, there's something about this title. And then it wasn't until the guy caught it and he saw it that I went, that's what it was.
Shit.
It was the movie from Son of Monster Palooza that I was told to go look for because it's a rad movie. And
Yeah.
I was like, psh.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun movie, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It is. Damn it. And it's, yeah, that's like.
But I'm like, I don't regret because I did walk away with a lot.
Yeah.
I walked away with some gems, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest, man. The only time I get annoyed when something like that happens to me is, the time I get annoyed is when I put it down and someone else fucking gets it.
Sure.
But it's like, if you were to get it, you know what I mean? I would be fucking stoked.
Oh, same.
Like if it was going to you, fucking rad.
And we should probably tell why, like what our mission was for today
Mm-hmm.
was Rockafire Explosion.
Yes.
And that is now a long out of print Blu-ray.
We had 2 missions today.
What was the other one?
Roar.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And that was one where I knew if I saw it, I would have flipped
Yeah.
and grabbed it for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were looking for Roar,
Yes.
which is a Mondo style documentary by Tippi Hedren about her house that's full of fucking exotic full grown cats, tigers and pumas and whatever the fuck else. And was it Jan de Bont that
Mhm.
someone said got scalped or nearly scalped?
I think
or-
so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yikes. Jan de Bont of Twister fame, and he's a director of photography for movies like Die Hard, and very famous guy. Cutting his teeth
Mm-hmm.
on a lion or a tiger that grabbed him by the fucking head.
Yeah.
Yikes. But yeah, that's a movie that we've been looking for a while. And it really, I'm almost positive it was a Blue Underground title once upon a time. But it's gone.
Yes,
All
it is
gone.
gone. It is absolutely gone.
And the other one was Rockafire Explosion, I believe it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a documentary about Showbiz Pizza,
Mm.
which was a cultural mainstay in the 80s that eventually morphed into what most people know now as Chuck E. Cheese, and is like a shell of what it used to be.
Mhm.
These were basically, the Rock of Fire Explosion was a fake band of animals who played instruments on a stage,
Yeah.
very, very loud, animatronic, and is directly responsible for what Five Nights at Freddy's is. And
Mhm.
it's basically those herky-jerky, eye-rolling, creepy-looking robots.
Always thought they were terrifying.
They were very terrifying, but I was enamored by them.
Oh, yeah.
As a kid. And they're exactly why we have Five Nights at Freddy's.
Mhm.
The games, all of it.
Yeah.
And this documentary was about, I believe, the history of Showbiz Pizza up to some collector who managed to get all the robots and has them at his house. And I'm like, how fucking cool. A, the movie sounds rad because it's a time capsule flick.
Yeah, yeah.
But B, it's rad because it's a fellow collector who collected Showbiz.
Mm-hmm.
That was his gig. We're over here collecting movies. He was like, no, I want fucking robots and banners and coins and tokens with Showbiz Pizza on it. And I'm like, I got to respect the shit out of that guy because he did it.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I really want to see this documentary.
So do I.
And I want to own it. I would love to own it. But if we only found one today, I would have given it to you and maybe asked to borrow it at some point.
Oh,
to watch.
God, of course. Absolutely.
Can you imagine if we found two?
Yeah, that would have been fucking insane. Those are rare days when
Yeah.
shit like that happens. Yeah, no, it was fucking rad, dude. Like, I mean, Reanimated always comes through.
They did.
I'm hoping by now I've given him his gift, so he, that he doesn't, this doesn't spoil it. But the last time we were out there, we did a show that night.
Yes.
Myself and you and
Richard
and Tina, I believe, right? Was she on it or not?
She was.
Okay, yes.
She was, because she bought a couple of books with very
No, that's right.
notorious titles.
That's right. Yes.
But yeah, that was, we talked about Dick Dicks.
Oh, no, it was me, you, and Richard only.
That's it?
Yeah, because she was gone. They were running errands. They wouldn't handle shit.
That's right.
Yeah, it was just us. It was just us three. Yeah, so yeah, this time I was able to secure, because they just posted a couple days ago that they were back in stock.
Yeah.
So, and this is for our dear friend Richard, who really wanted this.
He did.
And like I said, if you don't believe me, you go back and listen to the show. What is it? A Dick Dick's Back? I think
Something
is what
like
it's
that.
called.
Yeah,
But,
Return of the Dick Dick.
Yeah.
Dick Dick's in the title.
Yes. But Richard saw a crocheted bloody tampon that's full of catnip.
Yep.
And he has cats, and he thought it was fucking hilarious. And he's like, I should have bought that damn thing. His words, not mine.
What was the other one? There's two.
An eyeball.
An eyeball? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, very funny.
Way more or less offensive.
Exactly.
So I was like,
Anyone
no interest in that one.
walks into your house and sees your cat playing with a bloody tail.
Yeah,
What
so
the fuck?
So I picked up two proudly. It was the last thing I threw on the pile.
Yep.
Because I had
literally by the register.
Yeah, it's like there were we found some cool comics.
Yep.
We bought some comics from them. Like I said, I got a bunch of shit, and I saw those, and I was like, "Fucking have to get them."
Did you pull the trigger on that famous Monsters blow up? Or
You know what? I didn't know what it was, so I was like,
I didn't either. I think you said it was like
I thought maybe beach ball.
Maybe because it looked inflatable. I thought it was a banner.
Yeah.
But you were like, no, I think it's inflatable. And when you picked it up, it looked folded.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, is it long like a fucking Zeppelin or something?
Mhm.
And we just couldn't tell. And I didn't know if you just pulled the trigger on it or not.
Yeah, because I was like, if it's a beach ball, then it's going to be one of these weird things that's, I don't know where to fucking put this thing.
You would have to set it up somewhere and then watch it slowly deflate over time.
Yeah. So I was like,
Yeah.
and I'm not really hanging things from my ceiling, so I was like, fuck it.
I feel like the only time I would put money down on something, a collectible like that, is an old video store promo.
Yes.
Because I know there was lots of those.
Tons, man. Oh my god, I put together so many.
I think there was even was it a Bride of Reanimator that was something of a balloon, but it had like a veil and the title.
Oh wow!
And like a string came down with like a mock VHS.
Yes,
it was something like that. I can picture it, but I can't tell. I don't.
Right.
But
there's a group on Facebook that I'm a part of. Yes, I
Mhm.
said Facebook. Okay, calm down. I'm just showing my age.
Facebook's a great place to buy shit.
Dude, it is, bro.
It's like the only reason to have one.
I am a member of this group that's it's nothing but video store promotions.
You should send me the link.
I will send you the link.
That sounds fucking
That's
rad.
all it is, bro.
Oh,
it's
man.
And it's not horror. It's everything.
Yeah.
Like every fucking thing. Like I came across, and I do now own, and I can't fit, but I'm like, I still want it, is a Ed Wood promo t-shirt from when the movie was coming out. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, they have some fucking really rad shit on there. Really,
I'd
really
probably
cool stuff.
love that. One of my holy grails for sure, and I've told you about it.
Oh, yes.
Is the 3-layered, I believe, Pumpkinhead standee, theatrical standee.
Yeah.
And that goes for buco bucks.
Yeah.
You, not too long ago, found a Creepshow 2,
Mm-hmm.
which had them in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that type of shit, dude. I really do. And
No, I do too.
Even walking out of Reanimated, they had the standee for the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yes.
Back when Universal was kind of rebranding them for VHS. So that goes back to the 90s.
Yeah.
And then I think she's a little sun bleached, but they had an Elvira Coors Light, which is super rare as well. But anything you put in the window that long, it's bound to turn white.
Yes.
It was a little too much for me to, want to even entertain an offer.
Yeah.
But
No, for sure. And again, I just like that area, dude. It's a cool area.
It's cool. The shops are cool. There was a couple places that seemed pretty awesome.
Yeah. It was nice. We went, and I got a coffee at Swami's.
Yep. That hit the spot. I just went in and got a Coke, and it was for a nice hot day. It was good.
Which is fucking bizarre because, here we are, like March 1st.
Yes.
And it should be technically cold.
And I might have a little bit of gold on me by then tomorrow because of walking around in that shit.
But it was in the fucking mid to upper 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
it didn't feel suffocating because
it wasn't bad. It was very comfortable.
That's the thing about San Diego is I feel like it's hard to avoid a sort of ocean breeze.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Maybe it's just, is it lower altitude or something?
Yeah, definitely lower altitude.
Yeah, so
for sure.
That was nice.
Yeah.
And then we went to Book Off.
Oh, yes.
And where was that?
Kearney Mesa.
Kearney Mesa?
Yeah. That's the first Book Off I've ever went to.
Ever?
Ever.
Okay.
I had a friend like this guy that used to live with us. He was a fucking crazy collector just like us, dude. It was just like this.
Yeah.
And so we bonded over movies, and it's like some of those core memories.
That's rad.
It would be like we'd be up all night.
Mm-hmm.
We would go to Los Primos Mexican restaurant 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And it was also at a gas station.
Okay.
So it's like you go in and get all your drinks and snacks or whatever else you needed, then hit Los Primos, get your fucking California burrito, carne asada fries.
Mm-hmm.
Then you come home and you're watching, Italian movies all night. One night would be Italian. So we'd watch everything like Sergio Leone.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
The most obscure, wild, crazy shit. Anything from, we'd watch anything from like Western to the action espionage shit.
Speaking of which, not to cut you off, just yesterday or Friday, Arrow announced the Man with No Name trilogy on
That's cool.
ultra high 4K. If you're interested, just thought I'd put that out there.
I'm sure we'll grab them.
Sergio Leone tip.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like,
So you guys set up themes.
Oh yeah, all the it was like all on his days off. That's exactly what we did all night. The fucking, it would be wake up at like around 12 or 1, and then like try to figure out Amoeba, or there used to be this place in Ontario. God, I don't even remember the name of it anymore. Second Spin, I think maybe. But it was a massive physical media store.
Nice.
And we were just trying to find new spots. And then
Second Spin.
Yeah.
You may have taken me there once.
I think we might have.
Because I think I still have their card.
Okay.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was just one day he was just like, oh, because, he's from San Diego.
Yeah.
He used to work at Warehouse.
Okay.
He's like, I know of another place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck. So we went to Book Off. He took me there. And I was like, this place is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. And it's literally fucking an hour from my house. So I'm like, fuck, let's do this, and yeah, and I'll be honest with you, man, I've been going to Book Off for a long time, well over 15 years,
Mm-hmm.
and they have definitely changed. I will say that. And I expressed these opinions today very loudly around some of the employees.
I wondered if you were going to talk about it.
But I was just like, who the fuck is pricing this shit?
I know. Right next to Jesus.
Yes,
As I called him, I said, oh, I pointed to him and nodded over and went, Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah. I won't lie. The Book Off that I'm used to going to with you over in Riverside, cheaper,
very,
better organized,
very,
better selection.
Yeah.
And I'm not much for toys. I'm not a big toy collector, but even I was looking over some of their shit and picking up a box or two and like, this sounds like someone fucking sat on it.
Today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
And I walked out with a small stack of movies, a lot of them on the cheaper side, and several of them I'm just replacing my DVDs.
Right.
Cheaply, you know. But even I was a little underwhelmed even by their comic section.
Yeah. You know what the crazy thing with their comic section was? It was subpar. But then when you would find something amazing, because I was like, fuck, dude, what was it? Captain America and Spider-Man Noir?
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is
no,
fucking
it was
cool.
Spider-Man and Punisher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And
it looked fucking cool.
Right,
man.
but it was $80 for a graphic novel.
Yes. I was like, damn.
And as I looked more at things that I wanted, they were 80 and 90 and
some big shit.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? And usually when I go to the one in Riverside, I'm walking out with movies, games, toys, and comics. And it's just like, you spent $150, $160.
Right.
And you got a ton of shit because it's like a lot of the graphic novels are like $5, $5.50.
Right.
Yeah, there was one toy that I wanted over there. And it was a Godzilla toy, NECA. And it was like $70, but it was loose, fucking floating around in the case.
Yeah, when you picked it up, he wasn't even like strapped down or anything.
No.
It was like someone just sort of half-heartedly returned it.
Yeah.
And threw it in the box. And I was like, yeah.
But I will say I still did manage to spend like $180.
You found some cool shit though.
I definitely got a lot of really good shit that I've been wanting.
Yeah.
There was one that I'd always heard of and I never was able to find. I was able to get that. I think it's called Summer of 42.
Summer of 42.
Yeah, I've been really like.
It sounds familiar.
It's like some like 15-year-old kid who's like infatuated with like his neighbor's wife.
Huh.
And like I don't know if it's like Connecticut or like Martha's Vineyard or some shit. It's kind of one of those things, but it's like in the 40s, like World War II shit. It's like a coming of age story. It's like comedic and kind of like, I guess dark a little bit, but yeah. So I've always been looking for that, and they had it there, which was like pretty rad because, like I said, I'd never seen it, and it's an old snapper like clamshell paper case, and those, as you know, like man, they get dinged and beat up, and this thing looked like brand new. So
nice,
so I was able to pick that up. I picked up a couple of more Anchor Bays, some good Blu-rays. Yeah, dude, it was a fucking cool day, I mean. So yeah, I mean, it was fun, and then we stopped. Like, we left there,
and get this. This was what it was meant to be, a piss stop.
That's all it was.
That's all we were doing.
Yes,
it was like, all right, let's hit this place up, take a leak.
Yeah, we stopped at the North County Fair Mall in Escondido.
Yeah.
And like I was telling him, I was telling Jace, I was like, dude, this is the mall that I used to come to when we first moved here.
Yeah.
To go to Suncoast. This is the mall, and I showed you where the Suncoast was.
Yep.
And now it's like a fucking torrid.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I still shop there, but it's not the same.
Still, it's a spirit Halloween for all intents and purposes.
So like we went to the bathroom, but on the way to the bathroom, right before the food court, I look over and there's like this weird swap meet looking thing.
Yeah.
Inside the mall.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And very fancy too.
Yeah, like it was put together really well.
Mhm.
You know, it was cool. They were getting close to closing time.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, "Fuck!" We went to.
Which was another reason why we didn't plan on staying.
Yeah, exactly.
know,
Yeah, so went to the bathroom, walked it. You know, I was like, "Oh, this is fucking cool."
Saw
you know?
a guy bird washing.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this is a funny story.
Tell it.
So
Because you almost had me slapping my knee.
we're in the bathroom. You know, just myself, and you didn't go in.
I'd already come out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I go in, and this guy's. As I go up to the sink, this guy is like drinking the water from the sink. And now, mind you, this fucking sink is dirty. People are spitting in it.
I know.
And there's fucking gunk all around it. And
It's a
just
bathroom
it's fucking
sink.
disgusting. And this guy is drinking from it like it was insane, dude.
Like
and,
the miracle worker, Helen Keller.
dude, yeah, dude. And he's fucking splashing water. And I'm just like, hey, bro, what the fuck,
I
dude?
know.
And like he looks at me and kind of like smirks. I'm like, dude, you're getting water all over.
I know.
And like he's got water on his face and this and that. And I'm just like, man, you need a fucking bird bath, bro.
He did.
And like he just looked at me like, what? I'm just like, this is fucking crazy. And like as we walked out, he was like wiping his mouth.
Yes.
Remember?
With his
so I
shoulder.
started wiping my mouth too. I was
Yeah.
mimicking it, And that's when I came and told you, I was like, this motherfucker's in there fucking taking a bath, drinking the water in the sink.
And it's funny because if people are like, "Oh, he was probably destitute," whatever. No,
He was not.
He was well dressed.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, he had his wife and kids. They went
Yeah,
up and they
I'm
were
like-
ordering food.
This motherfucker just wasn't hygienic.
Yeah, no, dude, that was crazy, bro. Like, fucking, I could not imagine drinking water from the bath. Because, like, I mean, his hand was, like, cupping the fucking spout.
Yes.
And it was just pouring it into his mouth. And I'm just like, what are you doing, bro?
Meanwhile, every public bathroom is just teeming with piss dander.
Oh, my God, dude.
And worse.
You do not want to go in there with a black light.
No. Fuck.
Oh, dude, they're so fucking gross.
No, when you came out and told me that, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, so...
And it didn't start with "I'm Johnny Knoxville." This is the public sink.
It's just like, I'm Brad Bruce, and I just saw an asshole. It was fucking gross, dude.
And then we did what everyone does when they're disgusted. We fucking ate.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, in the bathroom.
Lots of Asian cuisine over there.
Good shit.
Most of it.
Yeah.
And what did we wind up? I forgot the name of it already.
I don't know. Let's just enter
It was
like any
basic.
generic Asian name right here.
Welcome to the House of Tang, Enfield's unique Cantonese and Szechuan restaurant. Experience the House of Tang today for the finest in Cantonese and Szechuan cuisine.
Perfect. So that's where we
Yeah.
ate, but it was like teriyaki chicken.
Yeah, and it was good.
Yes, it was good.
And they heaped it.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
For
didn't-
$11.
For $11, they really piled that shit on.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. I didn't even think I'd finish it, but I was hungrier than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And because you forget that, we ate at like 11 this morning.
Yeah.
And it's just
This was like what, knocking on 7?
it was getting close.
Yeah.
And then we went into the swap meet
Mm-hmm.
and found a couple vendors that were just fucking rad.
Yes.
Do you remember the name of the video game one?
Sure.
And it is
Video Game Mania is happening only at Video Game Exchange. At Video Game Exchange, you can try any of our used games before you buy. And if you have any questions, our sales staff can give you knowledgeable answers on any game in the store. Where else can you get selection, great prices, service, and trade-in value for your old video games? Only at Video Game Exchange.
Perfect.
good job.
You know what? I think I did take a picture of it, dude.
Okay.
I think I did. And please don't kill me. Chuco video games?
Okay.
CHUCHO.
Yeah.
Chuco.
Chuco.
Richard's brother in Boulevard Nights. Chuco video games. Yeah, it was fucking cool, dude. Like I found 3 games that I had been looking for, like NES games,
Yeah.
forever.
And a
dude.
lot. They had a lot of it.
Yes. I found Monster Party.
Which That's a game that just, in my opinion, lives rent free in my head because of how bizarre it is.
It is very bizarre.
It's a really weird fucking game.
It's like we don't have the license for Universal Monsters, but we're still gonna kind of use them all,
Yeah, and
not in the way you think.
right. It's like the plot is like you're a kid walking home from a baseball game, so you got your bat, and there's a UFO, and then like a gargoyle comes down, and he's like, "I'm here to help you get home."
Yeah,
And for some reason, the walk home turns into like this gruesome landscape that looks something like early, like beta splatter house.
yeah.
And there's like legs sticking out of the ground that you basically got to spank the shit out of with your bat.
Yep.
And my favorite part of the game is what appears to be your first boss. You go into a cave and it looks like a crumpled up dead tarantula.
Mm-hmm.
It literally says, "Sorry, I'm dead."
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't do anything.
No.
You don't do anything about it.
No.
And
He's dead.
It's very unclimatic.
What could you do?
It's one of the most bizarre games I've ever played. And I think sometimes you turn into the gargoyle
Mm-hmm.
and you fly and
Yeah.
it's inexplicable, but when you found it, I was like, "Holy shit."
Mm-hmm.
And then when you said you're buying it, I said, "Holy shit."
Yep.
And yeah, now you have it. It's part of,
I have it, dude, and I very proudly have it.
yeah,
you know?
it's not a common game.
Not common at all.
This does not
common at
fall
all.
into the Super Mario Mega Man
this-
zeitgeist.
no Duck Hunt, no Kung
No.
Fu.
This is a very obscure,
Yeah,
peculiar title.
absolutely. So yeah, I picked that one up, and I picked up Jaws, which is a very hard game.
Extremely hard.
You know, I picked it up, but dude, the thing is
Annoyingly hard.
very hard. But it's like, at most places when I see it, you know, it's like it starts at like 25 and goes up.
Yeah,
You know, and they had it for $15. So I was like, "Fuck, sold, dude, all day long, take it."
absolutely.
And then the last one, in my opinion, is the most fun one.
Okay.
TNC Surf.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a throwback. You know, I mean,
Now-
I
I've never played it,
never.
but I was familiar with it because, like many games, they had a full paged ad on the back of comic books that I collected. So I knew of it.
yeah.
You know, it was the same as, you know, for like a month of comic books, I had to look at John Madden's face.
Right.
You know, it was
right.
just there were always the big ad that stood out, and that was a game. The very image, the sticker on the cartridge.
Yes.
I'm like, I know this.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
And it was only $10.
yeah.
You know, and I also was able to pick up a original Game Boy case.
The OG. Wait a minute. Okay, what does that mean?
It's the case, the carrying case
Really?
for the Game Boy.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
didn't get the actual Game Boy.
No, but like this is a case that you would put the Game Boy like in, you know, all
you're-
your games and shit, your accessories in it.
Oh, I don't think I saw that. You'll have
Oh,
to
you
show it
didn't
to-
fucking see it?
No, and then
Dude, it's a fucking giant Game Boy with a handle on like a briefcase.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That is cool as fuck.
And it's like I remember seeing one sell for like 130,
really.
and then I saw one on eBay. It was like 80, like for good condition, not the shitty ones, man. I go for the good condition
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
You know, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to spend $80 on this. And the guy was like, I was like, is this a Game Boy case? Like the Game Boy case? He's like, yeah. And he goes, it's damaged. And I'm like, fuck, okay, I don't want it. As soon as he says it, I'm like, I don't want it.
Sure.
You know? Because like when I hear damage, it's got a crack, you know, or the lock is broken.
Something.
Yeah. And he's like, the foam inside is coming up on one, it's coming apart on one side. And he like opened it, brought it out, let me see it. And I was like, oh my God, that's it?
Yeah.
I was like, it's just a piece of foam that I can fucking make a template of and just re-glue it in there.
Easy.
Yeah. So I was like, how much is it? And he was like, $20. I'm like, fucking sold, dude. So, you know, that was really fucking cool. You
Mhm.
know, that was really cool. So yeah, so I got that.
So is that what you were showing me in the car?
Yeah.
On your phone?
Yes. On my phone.
Okay, because from where I was sitting, I thought you were showing me a Game Boy. A regular Game
Oh,
Boy.
yeah, no, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know it was the case.
Yes.
Because I thought you just scored an old school Game Boy.
Right.
Which to me would have still been cool.
Oh, fucking absolutely. Yeah.
Do you have an old school Game Boy?
I do.
So there you go.
Yes, I do. And I just picked up the Lego Game Boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
But no, a piss break turned into quite the evening. And we
Yes.
also, the only other place I feel worth mentioning was a place called Prop Crafting. They do prop replicas for collectors, unique pop merch. Propcrafting.com. Go check them out. They had lots of Marvel masks and
well,
helmets. And
you know what caught my eye was when we walked down that aisle. I looked over and I saw the Ghostbusters sign that's hanging like at the firehouse.
Yes.
I was like, what?
You
the
pointed to me and I
fuck?
was like, that looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I expected walking in, but it was like the more I stood there and really drank the place in,
Mm-hmm.
I was finding more shit.
Yes.
And they had, one of the things was a bunch of mock posters
Yeah.
of Ghostbusters that were recreations of other movies.
There was like planes, trains, and automobiles.
There was a Planes, Trains for Automobiles where it looked like Egon instead of Steve Martin, and Dan Aykroyd completely slimed,
Mm-hmm.
leaning against him the way John Candy would have. There was an Evil Dead with, I think, Janine.
Yeah.
There was a picture of Marty McFly in a Ghostbusters getup.
Yeah.
It was just so fucking cool. And then as we were making our way back, we see a proton pack,
Mm-hmm.
a fully lit proton pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Ghostface knife,
Yes.
Rambo's knife,
Yes.
Crocodile Dundee's big ass knife.
Mm-hmm.
You found a toolkit that was shaped,
That was cool.
a toolbox shaped like Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
A lot of Harry Potter stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Tina was over there looking at potions and shit. And then, yeah, you had pointed out to me a Deadpool mask that looked incredible.
Oh my God.
There was a lineup on the counter of Iron Man, different mock Iron Man helmets. One of them was War Machine,
Mm-hmm.
that were just pristine.
Yes.
They looked amazing and they lit up. Just holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah. One of those masks had a remote,
Yeah.
like different functions, numbers, and they did different things.
It would have done like the Tony Stark bzz, clank, you know, and then the
Light
eyes
up
would light up.
eyes.
Yeah. You found a Peacemaker helmet.
That was fucking cool.
Found a very, very well done Daredevil helmet
Yes, that was.
from like the Netflix series, you know.
Yeah.
Man, it was just such a fucking cool place. And as we're walking out, I'm just sitting here like, I need a card or a fucking,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what do you call it? What do you call these things here?
A business card? Oh, the QR code?
A QR code, something.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I want to remember this place
Yeah.
and see if I could put in an order or something one day.
Yeah.
Because they just had so much cool shit, man.
And actually appropriately priced.
very
For
fair
the
price.
for the stuff that they had in there, it was so unique and so like in our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I was expecting double or triple the price of
Yes.
what it was.
Nope.
You know, I was shocked.
They were very fair.
Because like that Deadpool mask, I've been wanting one, and I've been seeing them float around for like $130, $150,
Mm-hmm.
and they had it for $54.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. you
In
know?
fact, over by the Harry Potter stuff was a life-size Necronomicon,
Yes.
which looked rad. There was this really sweet-looking map of New York poster that showed where all the Ghostbuster events have happened.
Yes, that was fucking cool, man.
It's just,
Yeah.
what a fucking cool
It's like, yeah, we
place.
definitely need more time for that place. That's something you got to go and kill like 2-3 hours,
For sure.
you know, to see everything properly. So I felt like we were kind of like just ping ponging around.
We were on a bit of a time crunch because they were going to close soon, and
Yeah.
but of the things we saw, I was very impressed.
Yeah.
A lot of cool shit there.
Absolutely.
Um,
No, it was a cool way to cap off, you know.
it really was.
Yeah.
And then, came home and bullshitted with the kids and
Yeah.
chased the dogs around and all kinds of
Mm-hmm.
funny shit.
Typical shit.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was good. I'm glad we were able to do that.
Oh yeah, it was a good capper.
Yeah, no, it was nice. It was nice to, you know, be able to, because it's always so hard, dude. Scheduling is so fucking tough, man.
It is.
You know, and it's like when you want to, you know, try to make something happen, especially on those levels, it's like we got to kind of aim for the weekend, but it's like, you know, we don't know if there's like an interview that's scheduled. You know what I
know.
mean? So it's always kind of tricky. You know what I mean? Like, because I know we still have a couple interviews that we're trying to lock in.
Yeah.
You know,
I think one's potentially for Thursday.
yes, I think
Still?
we're gonna do a Thursday one. Yeah, and then maybe something on the weekend. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because we have like a kind of like a creative meeting.
We do.
Going on, which I'm very excited about that. And I do want to talk about that on another episode, but we can't now because it's late. So
Well, maybe we could talk about it when we get them on.
yeah, that would be really cool. Because we will hopefully have him on, very, very soon.
Yes.
And yeah, we have something cool in the works that I think is going to be neat. It
sounds promising.
That I've always wanted to do, and he's already kind of kicking it in the air.
Yeah.
So it's like now we get to add our 2 cents, and really, really fucking make this thing.
Yes.
So I'm stoked, dude.
Yep. Me too.
Super stoked.
Fun day.
Yeah, it was.
Thanks again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a blast, dude. Like Tina said, dude. Like last time we were there was with you, and
no, it's cool. I'm glad I can influence a decision to cruise down there.
Yeah,
because I always have fun. We always come away with rad stories. And, no, I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah,
so
it's fun.
I'm happy to do that.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to the next adventure and the next show, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I will say until next time.
See you guys.